Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. And today, do I have a treat for you? Today, we're going to make shrimp and sausage and grits. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to use a spicy sausage, and then I'm going to use just a plain smoked sausage. I have extra large shrimp, onions, green peppers, and if you notice, I have them green, I have them yellow, and I have them red, a little orange, and also we have some garlic. But we're going to do it country style. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my grits. Right now, I have my water on boiling, but it's not just water. I use chicken broth. I didn't have the regular chicken broth in the box, so I used the instant pack. And I have 2.5, no correction, excuse me. I have 4 cups of water already boiling with the chicken broth. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of grits. And we'll be letting that cook. The water is already hot. Already boiling. Let me just stir it around a little bit, and I'm just going to stir it so we won't have lumps. We don't want lumps in our grits. We're just going to let that just cook. And I have it on medium heat. Now, and also I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove up for my onions. We're going to do the onions and the peppers, and we're going to kind of saute them right now. So we're going to go in and we're going to put in my peppers and my garlic. Just going to add everything in. Let that saute, cook down. Oh my goodness, that garlic smells absolutely wonderful. Peppers. And now I'm going to do my onions. Oops, I dropped that. Okay. My onions. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay. Now we're just going to take this and we're just going to kind of stir it around a little bit. And I have it, I'm cooking it in olive oil, okay? So we got it on medium high, and I'm just going to let this saute, but I want the oil to kind of get it all over that. Okay, there we go. We're just going to let that just cook down. Okay, now, meanwhile, while that's cooking, I'm going to, let's see, what do we do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my sausage up. I'm just going to kind of dice them and have them ready. You can cut them, it doesn't have their particular size that you cut them. We're just going to cut them up, and we're going to brown them a little bit. And you know these guys, I'm not a good cutter, because nothing is even. But hey, who cares about if it's even or not? All we care about if it's good. Okay? So let's just cut. And this is the hot sausage here. It's kind of spicy. If you're going to do shrimp and sausage, you want to have some spicy sausage. And also, I have just a mild smoked sausage. Okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish cutting that up. I'll come back to that. Meanwhile, let's go with this shrimp here. First thing I'm going to do is, you know, I love that salt-free seasoning, free. And it has so many different spices in it. And you can always use as much as you want. That's what I like about it. I like my food to have a lot of seasoning. I don't like my food salty though. Okay, so we got a little bit in here. We got some onions in here. We got some garlic in here. We've got a little pepper, got some carrots, got a little citrus, some lemon. So this is good. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this, but right now, I'm gonna put some Old Bay seasoning on it. That's the only thing I'm putting on it that has some salt. So we got some Old Bay seasoning. Now I'm gonna do a little roasted herb with some garlic. Not much. Okay, now we're going to add, I've got some garlic, oh here we go. I've got some garlic-free herb here that I like to put on it. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going back to my Old Bay again. Okay, looks like a lot, but it's not. We're going to take our hands and we're just going to rub it together and get all of that seasoning all over it. Guys, this is going to be good. Please make sure you have gloves on when you do this. Okay, I think that's ready. Okay, we got plenty of seasoning on that. Okay, now that's all of that. Let me take these gloves off and we're just going to check on my sauteed onions. See how they're doing. And let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Look at that, it looks good. We're gonna let them saute probably about another 5 minutes. Okay? And then I'll be back. Okay, you guys. Okay, we've got the onions all sauteed. Now we're just gonna put the sausage in there. And I'm gonna let the sausage kind of brown a little bit. Let's see. I'll put these onions, sausage over here. Put the onions over it so the sausage can kind of get to the bottom. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna let that cook for a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cook for about 10 minutes. Shine down on the shrimp first. Okay, all right, we're gonna put the shrimp in right quick. And we're gonna cook them probably about 3 minutes, that's it. No more than 3 minutes. Just want to brown them a little bit before we put them in the pot. Okay, we're gonna let them cook and then we'll be back. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? All right. That's a meal right here by itself without even doing anything else. You guys, what I do use is I use stewed tomatoes. And I try to get the kind that has basil and garlic and oregano already in it. So then I'm going to do that, put that in there. I'm actually going to use 2 cans. Because I'm making a lot. I have 2 pounds of shrimp. And I use a packet and a half of sausage. Why am I making so much? Because I believe in sharing. Okay, I'm going to let that cook for a while, and then I'll come back and tell you what we're going to do next. Okay, let's check and see how it's cooking. All right. So far, you guys, I've got my peppers in here and my onions, and I have my sausage. Now it's time to start spicing it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I use seafood stock, any brand you like. So I'm going to use here 1.5 cups of seafood stock. You're going to stir it up. Okay. Now, time to start seasoning. I'm going to put a little curry powder in it. I'll say 1 teaspoon of curry powder. I don't measure anything. But now we're going to do some chili powder. I'm not going to do a whole lot because I don't want it too hot. Maybe a 1/2 spoon. Some cayenne pepper. About a half. Some Cummins. A little bit. About a half. Now I'm going to add some roasted garlic. Gotta have that garlic seasoning, garlic and herbs. So now we're going to stir it and we're just going to see what it tastes like. Give it a, see if I need to add any more seasoning to it. But meanwhile, guys, oh, and you see these hunks of tomatoes? I just kind of take my spoon and kind of chop them up a little bit. But we're going to let this cook. It's going to cook for a while. I'm going to let it cook for at least another 30 minutes before I add the shrimp. And guys, this is what the shrimp look like. Okay, it's all ready. And remember, I've already seasoned it. But we're just going to, I just like need to taste this and just see how we're coming with our spices. Delicious. I can add maybe a little. I didn't put any salt in it, as you guys know. But right now I'm gonna add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. This is the Louisiana Cajun seasoning. You don't have to, but I'm just gonna add it to kind of give it a little kick. All right, we're gonna let this cook for another 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and we'll do the final touch. Meanwhile, we need to check our grits because we hadn't checked the grits yet. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, it looks good. Got it turned down low. I'm just gonna let that, make sure you get the bottom. You don't want it sticking. But you see that chicken broth in there? We don't want no lumps, so we gotta get the lumps out. There's a few lumps there, gotta get them out. And we're gonna put in 3 tablespoons of butter right now. Gotta have that butter, okay? All right, we're gonna let that cook. Because who likes hard grits? I don't want to feel the hard grits in my mouth when I'm chewing grits. Okay, let's check it out. Oh my gracious, look at that. Oh, does that look delicious? Wow, I could eat this with rice right now. But now it's time for the shrimp. It looks delicious. It's time we're just gonna put all those shrimp in there. Okay, and we're just gonna let this just stir it around a little bit. I like for my seasoning to just be all the way through the shrimp. Overall, this whole meal, actually, I would say that I cooked it for at least an hour because I wanted my tomatoes to really be cooked. Even though they were stewed, they weren't cooked enough for me. You may just want to do it for half an hour. But here we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's so beautiful. Now I'm going to put it back, my lid back on it. And I'm going to let it cook for a good 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it'll be ready. Guys, I think it's ready. Oh my goodness, I wish you could be here just to smell my kitchen. Oh, it smells so delicious. Look at that. Look at those shrimp. Look at that sausage. Okay. And look at the grits. Oh my gracious. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, let's start. Let's see how it's gonna be. And if the grits, you notice, guys, I didn't put any salt or anything in it. And the reason I didn't is because I used the chicken broth with seasoning. Now, let's see. Just put this up here and spread it up here. That looks delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. Look at those shrimp. If you like seafood, you'll like my house tonight. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Okay, guys, you know it's about time for me to do my taste. You know, I need one more thing. Just want a little black pepper on it. That's how I like it. All right. Man, I'm so excited. And you can take it, actually, you could have just took the whole pot and poured it over the grits. And eat it like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of stir it a little bit. Oh, let me get some sausage. I don't know what to taste first, the sausage or the grits. Okay, here we go. No, I don't have any sausage. We'll just try the grit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so try the sausage. It's hot. Now that's delicious. That is delicious. Yummy. Yummy to my tummy. Try. I didn't try the shrimp, so let me just try. I'm trying not to get carried away, you guys. It's so good. That's delicious. Absolutely delicious. I apologize for chewing so hard. Try this recipe. You can't go wrong. Have a little garlic bread here on the side. But we're going to put this to the side. And please let me say thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all the likes. I truly appreciate it. Give me some comments. I would love to hear from you. And as you know, I always like to leave you with something. So today, I'm going to say, imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming. So remember, imagination is everything. It's the preview of life coming attraction. Thank you for subscribing. And as you know, I love you dearly, and give me a like. Bye-bye. Yummy's Country Cookies.